This knockoff Ferrari Daytona SP3 is only 1/10 of the price as the Lego one. And how much difference do they have in between? After the latest Lego Technic flagship released for only around 20 days, this complete knockoff version is already on sale. Unsurprisingly, in front of us is a real Lego and a knockoff. Can you tell which one is fake from the looks? Let us know your judgment in the comments. Before we begin the review, we strongly advise you should always choose the real Lego products. We know that there are many new parts in this Ferrari, which means the manufacturer of the knockoff version also need to get new molds for them. And we noticed that there are more than one knockoff version on the market. According to the info from other Brick fans, there are 3 versions. Let's begin with the packaging, see its differences from the real one. First, we can see that Lego designed a garage-styled box for this set, and the fake one has replicated this design. However, the material is clearly much worse. The Lego one has very smooth matte finish. The Ferrari logo on the fake one is significantly worse, as you can clearly see. The markings are also different. The fake one has 50003 model number. Unsurprisingly, there's zero info of the manufacturer on the packaging. Let's unbox it. We can see that there's no separate boxes inside the packaging of the fake one. Instead, you get a big plastic bag. Inside, we can see that the parts also got divided into a few large steps. There are 42 bags and 7 large steps in total. As for the manual, you only get one. The thickness is only 1/3 of the 2 real manuals combined. Cover design is like the real one. However, the Ferrari has been changed to firsts. Inside, of course, you don't get the dozens pages of the introduction in the fake one. As for graphics, they are not a direct copy of Lego, it's been remade. The part that's already built is gray. And the scale of the pictures are much smaller. If you are using this manual to build it, a magnifier will be needed. After comparing them side by side, we found out the steps are mostly the same, just the graphics are redone. We all know that there are errors in Lego's manual, which we mentioned in the previous review. So let's check what the fake one is like. We can see that the transmission building process has been remade. The errors at step 104 has been fixed. And the missing 2 Technic panels has been added into the step 1127. So, which meme should we use to describe this situation? Now let's check out the parts. We are quite curious about the new parts in this set. Here's the 22 teeth bevel gear. It has very clear sink mark at the back. 14 teeth bevel gear, 20 teeth spur gear, 12 teeth spur gear, 3x19 frame, new wheel arch, parallelogram Technic panel, triangular Technic panel, 1 unit wide 2x5 curve panel, 3 unit wide 2x5 curve panel. After checking these parts thoroughly, objectively speaking, you can't see anything that's obviously low quality. The texture on some of the Technic panels even look pretty good. Especially these wheels that require special processing, filming with macro lens, their surface finish may not as good as Lego, but certainly not bad. However, these 4 new shocks are seriously bad. Right out of the box, it's not even straight. And the spring force is much stronger than the Lego ones. After testing, we found out the spring force is 4.5 kilograms. The genuine one is only 3 kilograms. We also did some spot check on these massively used parts. We checked them with macro lens and found out that most of them don't have any rough edge, shrinking, or nub marks. But we found there are 2 versions of part 32054. Some of the black ones are different from others. We can see clear flaws, and they are extremely tight. Some of the matching Technic panels, one has matte surface, and the other has smooth surface. As for printed parts, they are the same as genuine Lego parts, and the Ferrari logo hasn't been changed. As for the quality, you can see for yourself. So that's pretty much it about the parts. Now let's build it, using the genuine Lego manual. Alright, after 16 hours, we finished this firsts. Let's begin with the general experience. Overall, during the building process, we didn't feel any obvious bad handling problem, but there are some inconsistency. An extreme example is the part for the front splitter being very loose. But it's not a very common issue in this set, so we just glued it. Now let's test it. First, the suspension. In comparison, the rebound is a bit more firm than the real Lego one, but it's not too obvious. Then the door mechanism. Front trunk and engine cover. Steering system. They all performed well during the test. Then let's check the most important part of these Ferrari, the linkage between the shift paddles, transmission and the engine. During the test, the shift paddles work perfectly, and the car runs smoothly in all 8 gears. In terms of function, we really tried to pick some bones, but there's none. Finally, the look. Overall, there's nothing obvious for us to differentiate this knockoff one with the genuine one, but there are some minor differences in the details. The most obvious one is the Technic panels. Lego ones are all matte, but a few ones in this knockoff set have smooth surface. And some other parts in pairs, matte one the left, but smooth one on the right. There are some differences on the door panels. On the Lego one, we can see the nub mark on the door. On the knockoff one, the mark is not visible on the other side. At the rear spoiler, if you look closely, the parts don't line up well on the knockoff one, which won't happen on real Lego set. Finally, let's see the plaques. You can see the comparison. Let us know in the comments which one you think is real Lego and which one is knockoff. So that's the end of this review. We'll see you next time.